Can I also take the opportunity to thank members for their overwhelming support of the Parliamentary Meals Program with our charity partners. I'd like to advise the House that this weekend that meals program will tick over 600,000 meals delivered to vulnerable Victorians. So again, I appreciate the support that's been offered from all members from all sides of the House to that particular program.
And only last week I spoke to the CEO and the Mayor and a number of other directors at the Mornington Peninsula Shire Council, and they are doing some fantastic work in partnering with local health and welfare agencies to support vulnerable people and isolated community members.
You know, I was very delighted this morning to read an email from a constituent, 83-year-old Rosalind, who shared a meal with a friend last night. The first meal that she's shared for months. It was, for anyone interested, it was roast lamb followed by baked apples. And that's what so many Victorians are doing. They are quietly going about their business. They are quietly working under these restrictions. They are doing what they can to keep their families happy.
Nothing is more important than the welfare of our kids, so I'm proud to speak about the Liberal Democrats' motion to get children back to school in Term 4.
The approach that the Victorian Government is taking is not at odds with the response around the world. And in running the education system, the well-being of students and school staff is a huge responsibility.
The fact that for a long time now, indeed in total for almost 6 months, they've been out of the classroom. At the outset, I want to make it plain that I support and the other members of the coalition parties support Mr Limbrick's motion.
The result of the division, ayes 15, noes 21, therefore the notice of motion is lost.
Third order of the day, COVID-19 Omnibus Emergency Measures and Other Acts Amendment Bill 2020. Second reading, resumption of debate.
The House is dividing on the question that the COVID-19 Omnibus Emergency Measures and Other Acts Amendment Bill 2020 be now read a second time and a third time. I ask members voting aye to stand in their places, and I ask the clerk to record the votes. The result of the division was ayes 39, noes 21. Therefore, the question is agreed to. The bill will now be sent to the Legislative Council and their agreement requested.
Thank you, Speaker. I have the honour to present to the House a report from the Legal and Social Issues Committee on the inquiry into early childhood engagement of culturally and linguistically diverse communities, together with appendices and transcripts of evidence.
President, I rise today to commemorate the life of a young man who died at the age of 10 when he and his dad were in a car which was struck by a falling tree a year ago in and around Cockatoo. They were travelling through an area which is known for its beautiful trees and for native vegetation. However, they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. On the 24th of September, Harper would have turned 12, and Harper's Army is doing a power of work to make sure that they carry on the work around environmental access, activism and local participation. Thanks so much to everyone in Harper's Army. I wish you all the best of luck this weekend, cleaning up the environment as Harper would have wanted in and around Cockatoo.